And hello, and welcome into You Found a Hole in the Ground, which is a small incremental game about finding your own fortune and maybe that of others too. You bought an ancient map from an old man in a tavern. He said it would show you the location of a colossal dungeon at the bottom of which would lay what your heart most desired. With your last money, you buy some supplies and head onwards towards adventure. This is available on itch.io. It's developed by Core Bonnet. I have no idea how to say that. Corbona D. I guess. I'm not sure. If you want to check it out for yourself, you can do that over there. I'll have some links in the description, etc. And yeah, over here we can see that we can delve. Costs food, though. We only have 3 out of 15 food right now. We can gain treasure. We can delve deeper, and this is the animal burrow. You stand at the edge of a hole. Below you is a gaping abyss of darkness and intrigue. It smells of old fur and damp earth. You hope it is abandoned. You eventually arrive after a long hike through the desolate landscape of the kingdom's east, where the Seven Jag mountain range looms on the horizon. Your rations are almost fully depleted. After looking around for an hour, you still come up empty. Already silently cursing the old fool who sold you the treasure map. But then you finally stumble upon it, almost dropping down its gaping entrance. You found a hole in the ground. Actions currently are none. There's achievements and options we can exit if we want to. Let's delve for now. I'm just going to take a little bit of time. And we managed to explore 20% of a dungeon. We found free treasure right there. Achievement unlocked, empty belly. So, right now we have no food left. Look around for food is a development. Soon your starting food supply is run out. Maybe there are berries, fruits, or wild veggies around to satiate your hunger. I'm struggling with the W sound today. I don't know. Here we go. Get some more practice. Turns out getting food by foraging is way harder than fire farming. You find a varied assortment of food in the surrounding underbush. While looking for a snack, you also gathered a tiny amount of medicinal herbs that could be useful in the future. Alrighty, so can't do either of those. Can we delve? We can't delve. Ah, actions. There we go. Agricultural. So we can forage for now. Gaining 0.1 herbs and 0.2 food each time. And if we go over here, we can get some more practice once we have food. Slowly you're getting the hang out of it. The area around the hole is full of berry bushes and tiny wild carrots. Enough for a hearty soup at least. So now we gain 0.2 food still, you know. But we'll get better at it as we go. Once we have free food, we can replant the seeds. By replanting some of your gathered plants, you might increase the yields of future trips. Definitely worth the hassle in the long run. Now we get 0.5 food and 0.2 herbs, which is very good. And there we go. Now we can delve again and explore some more of the dungeon. We can delve deeper. As you descend into the earth below, the air changes subtly. After a while, you find some recent animal carcasses strewn around. The smell is horridly rancid and it permeates your surroundings. We're out of food again, so let's forage a little bit. We can go and visit a nearby village because we've got 7 treasures. Those treasures of gold and silver will do you no good if you just pile them up and leave them to rust. Giving a couple of them away to some of those poor villagers could earn you some favors. Let's do that for now. Let's see. After a while, your new wild gardens stand in full bloom. Foraging is also now way easier, thanks to all the paths you made through previous runs. The nearby villages eye you suspiciously. The people here can barely survive on what the acidic soil produces. They take your riches, but would much rather buy some of your food. We're still foraging. Not what you wanted, but at least a start. Say no to drugs, achievement, and not hungry. Let's sample herbs. Your neighbors invited you to sample some of your herbs. You're not sure what they meant by that, but it can't hurt to try some, right? Sure. You indeed sampled a lot of herbs. After that, you also sampled quite a lot together from the pantry. All in all, it was a very smoky afternoon. Gotcha. Okay, so we're full on food at the moment. Let's delve for now. And in developments, we can convince our neighbors. Just selling food won't get you far. To get the whole business going, you need a way to turn treasure into cash. Take a few more bags of it to the villagers. Really talk to them and explain what they would benefit from all this too. You gather the representatives of several nearby villages in the local tavern. With the help of a diagram made from pretzel crumbs and beer mats, you showed them how they could easily resell the treasures and make a decent profit themselves. By the way, you also got wildly wasted in the process. Alright, that's pretty good, I guess. You know, we can go to the market and sell treasure to get money. We can sell food and we can trade herbs too. Let's do that for now. We'll trade herbs to gain the food. And we can now delve deeper. You find lots of rats and vermin. They contaminate these tunnels like a disease. The stench of rot is omnipresent. Between the various new and old bones, you find small trinkets, golden rings, bracelets, a necklace here and there. Let's delve deeper. We're full on food. So let's get some treasure as we delve deeper here. And what we can do is we can... Oh, we don't have any herbs. Let's forage for now again. Trade herbs. Find some herb hotspots. Take a trip with your fellow smokers to find good spots for herbs. If you listen closely, you may also get some tips on how to gather them efficiently. Increase foraging herb gain by times 1.6. Costs 15 food though. Turns out that herbs also grow back if you don't just rip them out of the ground with all of their roots. Every day you learn something new. Very nice. So now we gain 0.4 herbs every time we forage. Can delve deeper. The bones you find even deeper in the burrow are clearly humanoid. Whatever lived here before the rats came hunted many a victim from the surrounding homesteads, and after it left, the vermin took its home for themselves. In the development, once we have 20 money and 5 herbs, we can increase the foraging food gain by 2 times by getting some foraging tips from the locals. And we can get some adventuring gear to increase our delving speed if we have 30 money. Currently, we don't have any money, I don't think. Let's sell our stuff at the market for now. Now buy that adventuring gear. You had a nice little dinner with a lovely lady after buying everything from her. And what a delicious cake she can bake. Hopefully you still fit into the armor now. Nice, nice. We'll be delving now, and it's going to be much faster. And we can delve deeper. Visit the barony. Increase treasure money gain by 2 times. Ooh. Achievement unlocked, small hoard. Fantastic. We need for that, however, 30 money. So let's sell our treasures again. We'll also need food. So let's trade herbs. There we go. The talk with the Baron was indeed very productive. While mostly making small talk about the increased animal attacks on the outskirts of the western jungle of Vitari, they also agreed to directly buy those treasures from you, for an increased profit on your side. You won't get very far only talking to the dreary village elders. The next higher instance would be the local Baron of the East Kingdom, who oversees the whole Glum region. Very nice. If we now go over here, we can sell these treasures for a lot more money. We need food, so let's gather some again. Next up, increase the speed of all commercial actions. Buy a plot of land. Travel once more to the Baron to actually buy the property you are currently living on. Right now, what you're doing is kind of in an legally grey area. Better be safe than sorry. Unlocks further building developments. That seems nice. Get some foraging tips from the locals. Seems also very good. Let's go with that for now. Turns out, those cramps you occasionally got were not as normal as you thought. Huh. They have been living here for quite a while, and should certainly know a thing or two about some of the local plant life. Increase foraging food gain by 2 times. So to buy this, we need money. Let's delve for now. We'll gain treasure. We can sell the treasure afterwards. We delve deeper. We finally arrive at the heart of its nest, a giant chamber filled with old straw and cloves. Resembling a makeshift bed. All around you are piles and piles of bones. The treasure here is plentiful, though, and it will take a while to carry it all back. Got the Bling Blang achievement, because we got to 100 money, I guess. Let's go with this. Buy a plot of land. You're buttering up the Baron. After a little chat, he sells you the land for a fraction of the price. On the side, he continues to tell you about the animal attacks in the tropical west. They still seem to be on the increase. Alright, we don't have any treasures. We can, however, sell, like, trade herbs at the moment. Like so. And then we'll delve again to gain more treasure. And to buy an axe, well, we don't even need that much money. There we go. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck would... If a woodchuck could chuck wood? Fuck if I know. We can now chop wood. That's an action we have now. Some hard log. Build a house for yourself. Set up a chopping block. Increases wood chopping gain. Let's go. Just cutting the wood where it falls is not ideal. By setting up a specific area for further hacking it to pieces, you can be much quicker, as weirdly as that sounds. Every time you chop down a tree, you feel a weird sort of tingle in your spine. Kind of a soft sadness that emanates from the scrawny logs, but still, you need the wood. Build a deer stand. Deep in the nearby scrawny woods, you found a perfect place to set up for hunting. You saw lots of deer here. They just run every time they see you. Maybe if you got up high enough, they would not notice you anymore. Unlocks the hunting action. Let's go. The first bite of a fresh hunted meat almost brings tears to your eyes. It's been ages since you last ate anything other than berries and carrots. Alright. That said, we need to hunt. We gain 1.5 food every single time we do hunting, which is very useful, because that means that every 2 actions we have free food, means that, you know, 5 more times. So every 10 times we gain 15 food. Could have done that calculation much quicker, because 1.5 times 10 is 15. Anyways, it's a bit easier to do the math than with like the just one, you know. It takes less time. It's 5 times less that we have to hunting, I guess, you know. Let's delve deeper. Even deeper still you can go. You wander the paths of old, where the ancient bees burrowed upwards. Soon after, the mud recedes and you find stone and rock in its place. Maybe you will someday see the place where this being came from. Complete beginner achievement. Delve deeper. Petrified forest. The light of your lantern reflects pale grey stone. In front of you, primeval monuments of ancient wilderness stretched up into the cavernous air, dead and hardened and preserved for all of eternity. A giant underground forest. How peculiar. Attract traveling merchants. Increase the speed of old commercial actions. Let's not do that just yet. Let's make some money first so that we can build a shack. You have way too much stuff. Maybe you could build a place to stuff all that stuff in. Doubles maximum storage space. Very useful. Means we'll have more money available to us, more treasure, etc. Can also now gain more food here. And then we can continue delving for longer as well. We'll need 10 wood and 80 money for this. Like, this is hardly worth it, honestly. So let's just go hunting for now. And then delve. Since we're delving deeper now, though, we're consuming 2 food each time. Here and there, you can pick up an individual branch. You can pick up individual branches from the ground. They're as heavy as rock and just as scrawny, but can still be used as building material. A shame to just leave them lying around, those pieces of former titans. We also gain wood here. That's useful. Now, with that said, let's sell the treasure for now. And chop some wood so that we can build ourselves a house. Until now, you've always slept in your small patchy tent, but by now you're really fed up with it. And once you have a proper bed and some breakfast on a real table, you'll be even more motivated to go into the hole in the morning. Half food cost of delving. Nice, back to -1. So, people have come to work for you. You came out of your hole at one time and found half a dozen people standing around on your small plot of land. They come to you with a plea. The land is too barren to sustain them, so they instead want to help. Let's do this. So they instead want to help you out with your endeavor. Of course, you would need to pay them with a small salary and some food. A good idea, to be honest. You just need to buy some more land and build some houses for them to stay in, and you could have a sizable workforce in no time. Buy some starting land, unlocks buying land, and unlocks building a hut. You can assign multiple people at once by pressing shift. Gotcha. We need a lot of money for that, though. So actually, let's delve further and then increase the speed of all commercial actions. Driving back and forth to the Baron's estate again and again is somewhat tedious. If you invested few treasures, you could certainly attract more traveling merchants to the region and increase your trading throughput. Let's delve deeper. There we go. You came across a clearing. Brittle stones break brittle stone breaks under your soles. The ceiling is several meters high. However, even here, everything is petrified. Even the young shoots that probably sprouted eternities ago at the side of their elders are devoid of life. Oh, that's so much faster. Here we go. Convince the woodcutters. Big burly men and women who sleep all night and work all day. They mostly cut down trees and eat their lunch. Sometimes they press wildflowers they find on their way through the forest. Unlocks building, busy workshop. Meet the people in formal attire. Some of the people living on your land now came from the king's city of Pharasi. Before they traveled east, they tell you of huge buildings, many stories tall, where they only count numbers day in and day out. They also explain to you the need of a good modular storage system, easy to replicate and build. Actually a great idea so you can stuff more stuff away. Unlocks building, shed. Converse with the hunters. They are a silent bunch. Those folks with green cloaks and low-drawn hoods. They're not very fond of words and rather see action. You hunt with them a bit, during which they show you their favorite spots, perfect places for small granaries to build. One for each of them. They like to stay alone. Unlocks building, wooden granary. So now buildings. We need to buy land for that. We can build a simple hut, I guess. Lands used, lands earned. Gotcha, lands free. We'll need food for a wooden granary, which gives us more agricultural jobs and food storage. Small shed for resource management, basic resource storage. Processing resources and style. More industrial jobs and industrial action gain. And for that we'll need money again. We do not have any treasures. Do we have food? We should go hunting. Let's sell our food for now. And build a wooden granary. And now we can have people that will just hunt for us. Like, it will happen, but if we do it as well, it goes a bit quicker. But this way now we can have like, oh, one person is like doing this. But we're full on stuff. We are slowly getting more wood, more food, I guess. For what it's worth, though, we'll need to get these as well built. Let's delve deeper. Another turn through the forgotten forest, then you stumble upon something you didn't expect to find here. Between the trunks of the stony trees, you discover a single, but definitely very fossilized shoe that must have once been made of leather. Interesting. Recruit the bravest to scour the depths. Not a lot of the village folk go near the hole, and only a handful of them actually take a few steps in. You need to sort them even further to find those who will thrive in the darkness below. Unlocks the delving outpost for 5 treasures. Now in the buildings, we can build a delving outpost, which requires some money and wood. So 30 money right there. We can delve deeper. For now, we've got 15 treasure. We can sell the treasure for now to just get a bunch of money. And now also get the wood. There's the delving outpost. But I guess we'll need to build a simple hut for now. And now we can have someone delve in all the time. With 2 people in our place here. When they explore, we don't get as much. I guess. For now, we'll need wood, but we can't get the wood necessary here until we get a small shed built as well. Busy workshop. Let's build a small shed and a busy workshop for now. Unlocks building shop, requires more money. Let's take care of this and just get rid of the treasures. Oh, wait, I just noticed. Delve deeper. Finally, you stand in the middle of a small buried village. The once wooden huts turned to dark rock. In the middle lies a monster that has turned to stone by its own gaze. At its side, a brave young girl who tricked it with a mirror. All without life, only gravel remains. Talk shop with the owners. Unlocks building shop. Interesting. For now, we can buy some land to then build another small shed. Which will in turn also, like, we have more people now, we can get someone to chop wood the whole time, for instance, as well. But also, because of this, we'll be able to chop wood here. You know, which is good. Why are they not doing this? Oh, it's because we're full on treasures. Let's sell our treasures for now. Meager allowance. Achievement. Build a lockable chest, increase money storage by 300. Fantastic. Well, you could build most of it yourself. You still had to buy the actual metal lock, and you decided to get one of the expensive ones. Best to safeguard that money so as not to tempt some people into perilous ideas from the onset. Let's see, increase money storage yet again for 150. Let's delve deeper. You bury their remains as best as you can. You smash the monster to dust. The sight of it shall never harm anyone again. The air is filled with the finest of powders. You sneeze once, twice, then silence falls upon you once again. We delve deeper. An abandoned mine shaft. The next path into the depths you find at the edge of a petrified village. Before its misfortune, the people had dug a mine. The cold, wood-supported walls feel pleasant on your skin. No ore is left. The earth lies bare and empty before you. Okay, we need to use, like, build more stuff. Could get another delving outpost. And whatnot, but don't think we need to at the moment. Let's get another hut built, so just so that we have more people. Delve deeper. Here and there you find some metal or a gemstone that you can sell. However, it doesn't take long before you come across the first skeletons. Some of them have weapons struck in them. Others died merely from sharp sticks, but all of them are long dead. Ah, food is an issue. Build another lockable chest. Let's stop doing this. And we'll continue to go hunting. Unlock stone cutting action, unlock shop. We need treasure for this, so let's do that for now. Delve deeper. The deeper you go, the more carnage you find. Battles that waged in the distant past, where several different parties fought in crowded corridors. Some of them have worn long red robes, which now hang only in tatters on their bones. They vaguely resemble religious attire. I'd like to build another granary. For that we'll need, however, food. And since we have an extra person, that person can go hunting. Meaning that even without me being here, we'll gain a net positive of food. In the developments, we can check over here, the shop. The leader of the business people comes to you. They have a proposition. They could handle all of your commercial needs for you for a small share of a profit. It might be a good idea to consider, so you do not have to sell all that treasure yourself anymore. That sounds like a good idea, possibly, but also like we don't need it right at the moment. For now, let's sell our treasure so that we can delve further. Some people have come to you with stones in their hands. They tell you that they found them around the hole and that they might be usable for stronger foundations or even buildings. You would need to invest some money, though, to bring in a geologist from a city to take some measurements. Let's go for that. As for buildings, we haven't unlocked any buildings through that, but seek the perfect place for a quarry. Requires 40 wood. We don't have that yet. Install a pulley system. It's gonna cost 60 wood. We don't have that yet either. Fortify huts with stone foundations. Requires stone, obviously. So for now, 40 woods. Requires sheds. For that, we'll need money. Sell treasure again. Build another shed here. Cut stone. Let's chop wood for now. Delve deeper. In front of you stands a small altar, roughly built ages ago from now rotten wood and loose bone. Ancient script is scribbled frantically across its surface. A skeleton rests on it, one hand still clasped around the dagger handle with which they took their own life. Alrighty, 40 wood was somewhere over here. This requires also stone though, and 200 money. We don't have the money at the moment, so let's work on that for now. We'll need to work on the stone. Cut stone for now doesn't do much for us. You know, it's going to take a while to get there. For the developments, we'll need 10 stone. It's going to take a little while to get there. That's for sure. But it's going to be very worth it. Once we do have a quarry, we'll speed this process up a bunch. Let's have the other person actually chop wood while we do this. And then we'll fill up on wood again. We can do this, actually. And have another person chop wood with us, which makes this a lot quicker. Fantastic. And then the geologist comes in. Deep in the halls north to the hole, towards the foot of the Seven Jag Mountains, she finds it. Excitedly, she brings you along to show you what she found. Barren land, some loose pebbles and grey dust. She sees your skeptic gaze, but assures you this is really ideal. And then we can install the pulley system and everything, but I believe, did we unlock it yet? Not yet. Okay. Establish a quarry. It requires 20 stones. 20 stones and 50 wood. For that, we'll need to have 2 more sheds. For that, we'll need wood. Delve deeper. A primitive chapel was set up in one of the larger mine corridors. A dozen pews full of sitting skeletons in front of an idol smeared with dried red paint. They seem to have died peacefully, at least. Or at least were unknowingly poisoned. Peaceful protests permeate your populace. Most agree that no money means no work. You ran out of money. People are murmuring. Production is reduced. People run up in front of your home with signs demanding pay. Output grinds to a halt. Most people start suddenly striking. Turns out you did not pay them enough. But that's fun. But it's all fixed now, right? Okay, establish a quarry. Half a wood cost of stone cutting. Okay, so it's still going to cost wood. And the geologist still needs even more money. It's time to draw the perfect blueprints for the quarry. She thinks anything less than perfection would be too bad for the beautiful spot she has found. Let's sell our stuff again here. Talk to the shop owners. And now we can set up a shop which will in turn I'm not sure. Did we not get a shop? Pretty good deal. The Baron sends his regards and a proposition. He loves to see this tiny experiment going so well and offers you a really good deal on more land. As a gesture of goodwill, so to speak. Get 25 land. For now, we do pretty well. Honestly. We're doing pretty well for now. But eventually it will cost more, I guess. Actually, no. Like, hold up. Pretty good deal. 300 for 25. That's insane. Oh, there's the shop. Sells and buys anything you want. Gotcha. So we can have this person just sell all the treasure we have, you know? And if we go to the buildings, we can get another person here. And just have a person also... Like, honestly, just go for it. We'll still make a positive in the wood department, you know, but we'll... Because of a stonecutter, we'll lose out on 2 wood, you know? Whereas we're producing at the moment 2.2 wood. So it's not too big of a deal, I don't think, at the moment. Oh yeah, right. You reach one of the last paths at one of the deepest places of a mine. On one of the supports hangs a birdcage with half-crumbled bird bones in it. Nearby lies a pickaxe and a single wide gaping crack in the rock. Behind it, an empty air pocket. Buy another lockable chest, etc. Doesn't matter too much. Carve supply stashes into stone walls. Decrease delving food cost by 80%. Establish a quarry is going to be like our priority for now. Before that, we'll need to build 2 sheds. For that, we'll need wood. So let's go for it again. But yeah, now that we've done that, we can have enough wood, in theory, to install, like, reestablish the quarry, which costs, however, 600 money. And for that, we'll need another lockable chest here. Which means, however, that we'll need to wait for a bunch of wood. Delve deeper. Crystal caverns. After leaving the mine behind you, lantern raised high, you now see the soft glow of light ahead of you in the darkness. After a few moments, the passage widens into a grandiose cave filled with blue glowing crystals. They are stunningly beautiful. We gain stone over here. Well, now that's something I can get behind. As amazing. Like, really good for us, actually. Okay, we're out of food for now, so let's just get a bunch of wood here. Work on that. Again, you buy one of the best logs on the market. Maybe in the far future you could establish your own metal working, but that is still far away. But still, one can dream. The general opinion is that if you don't feed people, they stop working. Right, they also need food. Most of you people agree with that, sadly. What do you mean, sadly? It's pretty reasonable that, you know, no food means no work. No work means no food, right? Let's do this for now and get another granary. For more food storage. And another simple hut over here. For another hunter. Okay. The pulley system is cool. Fortify huts. Upgrades huts to cabins. Increases future population gain. Is very good. But we need more stone for that than we can currently hold. Carve supply stashes is very nice, though. Because it means that we can now delve further. And that will mean a lot of things for us. There you go. Like, food is currently okay. Because we're using less. Shops now increase maximum money storage by 110. Here we go. And now with that said, a pretty good deal is pretty darn amazing. Not gonna lie. We are making money in theory. Or not. We're not actually making money. Right. After a while, you notice that flowers grow at the feet, or at least near the crystals. The inconspicuous azure appearance somehow has a calming, almost soporific effect. You yawn once heartily. Cool. What do we need? This would be okay to have. We need wood and money. For money, we need treasure, I guess. Install a safe. Establish a bulk trade route. Increase selling food effectiveness by ×4. And hunting food gain. Ooh. Now, hold up. That's great. We want to bulk up on like this first of all. And also this. For that we'll need 16 treasures. What we can do though is this, I guess. Or this perhaps. Just sell stuff for now. 16 treasure. Amazing. Because of that, we now can sell food much more expensively. Like, no, never mind. It's still 1 for 1, but now you sell 4 at once. Which is cool, don't get me wrong, but could have been better. Let's delve deeper. Your pace slows down and your eyelids get heavier. You now have to fight hard for every step. Apparently the efforts of the last weeks were a bit too much. A little nap would be just the right thing now. It couldn't hurt now, could it? Stone is full though. So I'll just assign another person here for some treasure. And then... treasure's doing good right now. Let's sell... out a little bit. Buy new bows. Increases hunting food gain by a bunch. Fantastic. Meaning that we now gain a lot of food. And that is very, very good. If we do that now, we'll gain, yeah, we gain 1.6. So theoretically we could remove this person and then also sell food. And it wouldn't be quite enough, sadly. But it's fine. We can, worst case, like, switch over. To foraging. For the quarry, we now need just money. That's 600, no less. Let's go and build another hut here to just have another person that delves with us. Increasing our treasure gain a little bit more. Was 600, right? Yeah. How's the cost of wood? Very good. But also, it doesn't unlock like a new building or anything like that, you know? For this, we'll need more storage. So we'll need 2 more sheds at least. Meaning... we need wood. Finally, you simply can't take it anymore. With a dull sound, your body topples forward onto the hard stone floor. Your eyelids finally begin to close. But shortly before that, your tired gaze catches one of the azure flowers on the wayside, and the ashen skull lying next to it. Oh no. Not good. Increase delve speed. Like all of these, like 60 wood, 60 stone, you know? We'll need sheds for that. And yet again, we'll need wood. And for the wood, we'll just assign ourselves there for a moment. Here we go. Delve deeper. Ignoring any scratches, you dash through the luminous caverns. How could you be so foolish, you think? Where else would the little flowers down here get their nutrients from? You protect your face with your coat from the now seemingly menacing light. Let's chop some wood. And if we do that, we'll be able to upgrade our huts to cabins. Well, I guess we will first increase our delve speed. Actually, let's gather the stone required first. Alrighty. I had to very quickly step away. You might notice that the resources look differently. Let's see. Exhausted and out of breath, you turn the last corner and almost run into a great rock wall. Finally, you are surrounded by darkness again. You pull out your lantern. Down here, you have to be cautious. Even in such graceful-looking places, a lesson you will not forget so quickly. So we use our potions now. Use our potions, gain herbs and treasures. The subsurface bog. Let's sell food. And go ahead and build another wooden granary. The subsurface bog seems harmless at first glance, but a second look reveals a variety of insects that are quite a bit more aggressive than their surface world counterparts. The first sting causes a rash that lasts for days. The second already brings a mild convulsion. Without sufficient protection in the form of potions, it would be too dangerous to go on. And we can now buy potions, which will cost us money. And then for buildings, we can build another simple hut here to have another hunter. And in developments, we need to make money. So for now, we're like getting the potions stocked up, I guess. But it's not going great right now. Unlocks brewing action. We need money for that. We're making money at the moment. It's just taking a bit long. What we can do, though, is we can build another simple hut here. And perhaps also another wooden granary. And just have more people hunting. It's not great, you know. Developments. While it's nice to venture back down with the help of potions, it would be even nicer to not have to pay so much for them. The same merchant who sells you them takes pity on you and promises to get you some books on the matter, so you might make them yourself in the future. Let's go for that. Cultivate some of the good stuff. Your friends with a green thumb always run out of their stock. Annoyed, they preach to you on how to grow those herbs yourself in small gardens. Probably a good idea, so you could make potions without having to forage all the time. Wood and food for the cultivation action. And now we can cultivate. Costs food though. Then we can brew potions, but it requires wood and herbs. Let's see. Increase potion gain by 2. We need herbs for that. Let's do this for now. We'll gain more herbs this way. Like, we don't gain as many herbs as through cultivation, but we do not waste food, and we make up for the deficit here, you know? On top of that, we also are selling food, which is great. So we're getting that money. This would be interesting because we do go faster through this. But we don't need it at the moment. What we need at the moment is mostly, you know, money. Since our wood is full at the moment, we might as well do this. But like the food goes quickly. Doesn't seem like we can trade for herbs, like our herbs for food anymore. Developments. Hire trained alchemists. It turns out that just putting anyone behind a chemical machine and calling it a day doesn't produce a very efficient result. It might be a bit expensive and you need to provide some samples, but maybe you could convince real alchemists to join your cause. So now we have that figured out, I guess, for a time at least. Stop scaring prey away. Removes the forage action. Increases hunting food gain. One night another hunter arrives at your doorstep. They complain about you stomping through the forest, scaring all the prey away. They imply you to stop doing that. Fine, but they also want to drink. Good thing you have a lot of potions left. Okay, so now we can't forage anymore. But hunting gives us a lot more food. So we can do this now. And have someone delve. We're losing money at the moment though. Oh, we have another person that could join us for the population. Like, you know, another person in the population that can sell food here at the moment. That said, we can also just sell the treasure here. If we get another simple hut going, yep, can make one person do that. We'll go through our potions a bit quicker, sadly, this way. But it's fine, I think. Let's get another simple hut for now. Another person do this, but the herbs are now reducing quite steadily. We can figure that out, though. We are making a fair bit of money. Install a safe in all shops, which now increases max money storage by 110. fantastic. Improve upon sheds. Upgrade sheds to warehouses, which increases future storage capacity. Costs wood and stone. Let's cut stone for now. If we do this, we'll gain a fair bit of wood. Eventually we'll have enough stone, and then we'll just move on to just chopping woods. We just need to get to 45 stone. Our money's running out, so we'll need to sell food again. Good thing I noticed. Here we go. Now we'll just get the wood as well, and then we'll need 900 money. The air becomes damp as you step deeper. After turning around the next corner, your eyes widen. Before you stretches a huge wilderness of moss and rotten swamp. Every step you take squelches with wetness. How can this all thrive here in the darkness? Good question. Next question. I wish we could sell potions as well, instead of buying potions. Since we're producing them ourselves now, we don't need them, right? Let's cut some stones until we hit the max. Take it to the limit. There we go, now stone's maxed out. And we're now making them a positive. We can also, instead of selling food, we can now sell the treasure. The treasure's gonna like hit the limit quite quickly. As for the potions, I don't think we need that right now. We'll instead focus on like selling treasures a bit more. So yeah, the sheds, we'll mostly have to wait for that. What we could do is have one person delve with us, another person sells food. We'll go through potions a bit quicker, obviously. But I don't think that's too much of an issue. At the moment, at least. We'll gain the treasures. We'll gain herbs. We don't need to cultivate too much, actually. Given that we're gaining herbs here as well. If we do this, we'll lose out on some wood here and there. And then I can go to the market real quick and just sell all the remaining treasures because our capacity is full. And then we'll keep delving, which in turn will give us enough funds to go further. We're net positive on the funds. Delve deeper. The mosquitoes here are gigantic, and even though you're busy doing little else but swatting away, they don't seem to let up. Luckily you have the potions with you, otherwise your throat would have swollen shut well before you got this far. Fun stuff. Huge mosquitoes. EDF. The EDF deploys. Precisely for those cases. We can increase the delve speed, theoretically, but we don't want to right now. Like, we're getting enough wood, yes, and everything. But honestly, what we need right now is to improve the sheds. And for that, we'll do that real quick, right here. Giving us a lot more storage for now. Like, not right now, but like if we just build new storage, for instance, after we build some land. Some cold brew achievement. Now, warehouse requires money, also requires wood. Enemy of foliage achievement. There's a warehouse, and that increased it by 10, which is very nice. Now, we can install a pulley system. We can also upgrade huts to cabins. Upgrading them to cabins is gonna be expensive. Not just in terms of the stone required, but also in terms of the money. Like, we'll need to figure that out. But that will probably give us much more humans. Like, instead of huts which house one person, you know, we'll have more people. So for now, we'll just keep it the way we have it at the moment. I'm not gonna build houses until I upgrade it then. Until I upgrade that. Like, as for the potions, I don't think we need this much. So instead, I'll be getting wood up and running. We'll go through our potions a bit quicker this way, but it's still fine. We're selling food as well. And if we do it this way, yeah. Here you go. We're selling treasure now. Let's do this for now. We'll just need to get to the stone. Delve deeper for now. You bend down to the brackish water at your feet and tentatively stick a finger in. When you pull it out, it is stiff with filth and muck. Even after you wipe it on your clothes, the murky brown color and pungent sweet smell remain. Pungent sweet smell. It's an odd combination of words. I love it. Not gonna lie, like, I love this game. This is interesting. Like, it's very, very interesting. It's very wordy, reminds me a bit of Roadwarden. But it's got those incremental elements to it that are very satisfying and fun. I wish that the commercial actions didn't have this weird sound, this plink, 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 you know? That's something that I wish was different. In fact, let's look into the options real quick. I don't know what this means. But like, if I turn down the SFX, I won't get as many... Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Announce the founding of a village. People no longer need to be paid. Oh, that seems very good. We need just a lot of money for that. No, what I wanted to say is that for what it's worth, I love the sound of like the chopping of the wood and the stone cutting and all of that, you know, the delving. It's nice. Same with the hunting and all of that, you know. Just hearing all the different sounds makes this feel like a proper village or settlement or something like that, you know. But when it comes to the plink plonk, you know, it's a bit annoying, not gonna lie. It gets on your nerves. What's wrong over here? Oh, we need potions. Just buy them, I guess, for now. Actually, we can make them. We don't need to buy them. Yeah, we're slowly actually increasing our stock here. There we go. Nice. Now we're losing wood, though. And we're losing herbs. I don't think we need to cultivate much herbs, though. Or sell our food too much. Dude, let's sell some food. Right there. We're making some money. You look around at your small flock of devoted workers and realize that you came far from your humble farmer beginnings. People look at you with awe. It is time to tell the whole world of your new village. And what better way to do that than with a big feast? People no longer need to be paid. Sounds amazing. Costs 1,200 money though. Costs also 150 food, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. Although, never mind, it is an issue because we don't have storage for it. This is food storage, this is basic resource storage. If I get this, does it increase our food storage as well? Yes, it does actually increase our food storage. That is very, very good. Let's do this for now. Have a person gather herbs, I guess. $150 food. Let's get into a warehouse. We'll need more wood. How much food do we need? 150, right? Yeah. So we'll just need enough wood. There we go. And now we'll just need the money. Let's get another cabin going. And sell food. Let's have another Delver with us. For this, we'll need 1,200 money. We don't have enough money for that, but what we can do is We'll grab this, meaning we'll be able to store much more money. And then we just need 70 more, meaning we'll need more wood again. Here we go. Okay, we're going through the treasures at a normal rate now, which is good. We are losing food, but we can get there soon enough once we start like building up our food supplies. And in fact, we can do that now. Just start building that up again, up to the cap. And use the opportunity to, I don't know, make some stone, I guess. Sure, why not? We need to make potions, which we're currently losing, actually. So let's get rid of that and get those potions. We're now increasing the numbers of. Okay, we need wood first, and then we can make potions. So the food right now is a bit of a problem, but we'll just have to click when it's green, I guess. Let's buy some potions. Nice. Food is becoming scarce. Most folks stop working in response. We should probably fix that. Probably. But now that we've done that, we don't have to worry quite as much about money. We still get 12 per second after all. Now 6 per second. It's still like not great. It's, you know, just something to keep in mind. We delve here. And we have 3 people. What I want to do probably is get another granary going so that we can hunt more. Sell food. We're very slowly losing our treasure chest, but it's like fine, you know? Everyone is enthralled by the flickering firelight and your rousing speeches. In the midst of the highest celebrations, a messenger from Terasi suddenly bursts into your midst. Here's news from the west. The trees and bushes have come to life. The jungle of Itari in its entirety has become hostile now. That seems pretty bad. Every now and then you will find some gold and silver in the brackish sludge, sometimes even a small pearl that slowly drifts along. It appears that this entire swamp is fed by a single stream, and the further you go upriver, the worse the stench gets. Scary. So next up we could increase all action speed by 25% for 1,400 gold, which requires us to get elected as a mayor. Someone is needed that does all the decisions, and the people are in qualms about who to pick, till the people in formal attire inform everyone of a new method called democratic election. Might be an idea to try. If it fails, we can still just hold a death match or something. And then there's also the weaving action. A cart full of clothes makers arrives. With a great rumble and tumble and a snickering snack, a cart arrived one day from way there in the back. Into the town square road, and then sat still as a rock. Unlocks the weaving action. There's also innovate the storage system, which reduces the warehouse costs by 0.2. Like, well, 20%. Install pulley system. Let's go with that for now. We're just gonna make the delving a bit faster, but we need potions. Not getting enough potions. Buildings. That's an industrial action, so we need a busy workshop. For that, we'll need land. Here we go. Meaning we'll make more potions, but for that, no, that means, however, that we'll also need more people here. Getting us the herbs. And now we're slowly gaining herbs, actually, which is very good. All our resources are more positive, including money. We could let this run like this for a while and it would be fine, probably, as we head deeper and deeper into the depths. But that said, I had a fantastic time today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves as well. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you want to check out You Found a Hole in the Ground, then you should perhaps check out the links in the description to the HIO page. It's a very phenomenal little game. I find it very whimsical and interesting. It's very unique in its writing. I like the writing a lot. The choice of words and how well crafted the little sentences are. Very, very good. I'm a big fan of this. Also, it's an incremental game. I like those. I've been having an itch for those lately, so I've been recording a bunch there. And I do recommend checking it out for yourself, you know. We started just heading into a little rabbit hole, I guess. And now we're exploring subsurface bogs and petrified forests and the like. Isn't that wild? And also we're managing a village. Amazing. It reminds me a lot of Roadwarden meets Kitten's game. Kitten's game being sort of the Dark Souls of incremental games. It's a very deep and interesting game about kittens farming catnip. Very good game. That mixed with Roadwarden, I guess. Very, very cool. But yeah, go check out the game. It's super cool. I'll have a link in the description. I'll see you around. Until next time. Bye-bye.